Hey guys, oh man. Well, winter has officially arrived, guys. Let's see, it's like, oh, that's nothing. It was 21 early this morning, late last night. So I'm with my dad. I think that calls for a good hard freeze. Oh man. Well, just I need to do something. I basically have done a boatload of schoolwork as far as college goes. I've technically finished my safety class, so that's all behind me except for one thing. Um, my podcast partner finally contacted me, though I didn't realize he had contacted me in Thursday until recently, which was last night. I basically told him, "Hey man, I got nothing. I got no script plan. I've been too busy with other stuff." And he basically kind of had the same. He basically kind of had the same feeling. He said, "Hey, yeah, that's fine with me, man. It's fine with me." So yeah, it's basically the instructor's job to email you, who you're supposed to be partnered up with, and she didn't do it. So we're both said, forget that, man. You know, we're not prepared, we're not ready, so screw that. So yeah. Oh, let's see. Let's do. There we go. Don't do that. Let's see. Does this work? Nope, it does not. Okay. Well, never mind with that. So anyway, it is officially winter, guys. The cold weather has come finally. That's how. I wish it's rained off and on, and boy, it was raining a lot last night. So I tell you what, one of the one of my friends says we're supposed to have snow come Monday. So yeah, oh boy. Well, I got the door closed because my dad's looking over not algebra, the calculus homework. He said, no, I'm just going to look it over, son. Um, you pretty much worked. You put much. You've pretty much put in quite a lot of work, like already. And we can do that. We can do the homework tomorrow, which I'll have to agree with him. Um, so I'll be doing my calculus homework tomorrow. There's really not that much. Plus, our instructor, he's gonna have to really bite the bullet, just like the rest of my instructors, and realize, okay, there's only so much we can cover, only so much I can teach right now. Personally with my dad and my fellow students. I don't know why we're doing these lessons in particular. They are completely meaningless. So, but that's what happens when you get a college that wants a better credit. And that's a piece of shit as far as I'm concerned. That's just you and me and the brick. That's just between you and me and the brick wall. But anyway, oh, I'm also disappointed with our Sooners. They suck, guys. We suck big time. We suck to high hell. Not only are we not the Sooners, we not only is this not the OU that we're used to, we need a new quarterback. We need a new quarterback fast because our quarterback that we have now, he's pathetic. And some of the defense and offense are pathetic too. Uh, I must say, when Lincoln Riley left with his little band of merry men to go to USC, I think we all breathed a sigh of relief, though, because it wasn't working with him either. Now with Brent Venables, I think it could work, but you know, we gotta find some better people. And well, one of the first things we need to do is get a new quarterback. I'm with my dad. You know, if they keep this up, they lost to West Virginia today. West Virginia is nothing. They've beaten them several times. But you know, well, the thing my dad said was, you know, if they don't watch it, they won't be bowl material. They won't be championship bowl material. Now they've got. I think he said they've got to at least win one or two more to be championship bowl material. And the rate they're going, they're sucking big time. They're going to fail. So, I don't know. Anywho, it is a cold Saturday afternoon. Oh, what the hell is this? Close this. Cold Saturday afternoon. What? Shut up. And we're going to do some scary reaction videos, guys. Oh, yeah. Before I forget. Oh, yeah. I also got my new Yeti microphone in here, my new Logitech camera, just because with my Logitech camera, it's a nicer design. And it probably should be in here anyway. Plus, my other Yeti microphone, the USB mini socket that is soldered in onto it, onto the board. The tab that holds the connectors died. It broke, and now it's like, ew, boy. I have to either get on DigiKey or Jameco or whoever and get me a replacement USB socket. So yeah, real fun, guys. Real fun. Which really pisses me off. But, you know, I'm going to do it. I want to do it anyway because those microphones are expensive, man. Those Blue Yeti microphones are expensive, and I don't just want to throw it away because it's still a good microphone. So I'm going to try and see if I can't fix the thing. So, sometime maybe I can do it over the Christmas holidays. Maybe that can be a Shadow Someone's Garage live stream, me fixing my microphone. I don't know. That'd be cool. Oh, I've got a bunch of other things I need to do, but right now we're gonna do some scary video reaction here. So before I forget and mess up completely, let me shrink. Let's see. All right, yeah, that looks good. All right, we're going to start with Sir Spooks. And these are the top 5 scary videos that are too disturbing to watch alone. As always, links to the original videos will be in the description box below. If you want to watch that without my commentary and reaction, that's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So, without further ado, let's do the top 5 scary videos that are too disturbing. Watch alone. You guys ready? I know I am. So without further ado, away we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. The following video was published to TikTok by a user named ChillDellBell, who uploaded a piece of genuinely creepy footage that shows that you can experience something terrifying even in the comfort of your own bathroom. At the start of the video, Chill says that he just got home from work, and upon entering his house, he heard the tap running in the bathtub. Now, this would be normal if Chill lived with a significant other or somebody else who was home at the time. There's just one problem. Chill lives alone.
Yep.
In the video, he promptly turns the tap off and blows out the trio of mysteriously lit candles before eventually teasing his dog, saying that he was the culprit. A moment later, this happens.
So I get off work and this is what I come home to. Which would be cool. But I'm alone and there's nobody here. So maybe Digi, did you run the bath? Or are you gonna take it? What the fuck?
Wait a minute. Whoa. That's one fast ghost. Ooh. You mine, honey. You all mine tonight. We gonna do it like we do on the Discovery Channel. No, I'm just kidding.
Digi?
The
If this is a female ghost or a succubus, I think she has the hots for him. I think that's her sign that, hey baby, I want to get it on. I'm terrible.
video ends with Chill going to investigate behind the door, where he finds absolutely nothing suspicious.
Yeah.
Because of this, many viewers have been left completely confused as to what exactly was going on in this video.
Hell, man?
Was Chill's house being haunted by a spirit who just wants to take a bath? Was there something even more sinister at play here? Or was this all just one big elaborate hoax? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's be real, most people out there hate going to work. It can be a seemingly never-ending mundane trudge that you can't quite escape.
Really? I want to work. I want a job. Yeah, man, there may be days when I grumble a little bit, but I'm not going to hate going to work. That's where your paycheck comes from, everybody. You know, that's how you support yourself. That's how you support your family. Now, come on, guys. Jeez.
However, I'm willing to bet that you don't hate work because you're fearing for your life when you clock in.
No.
But that's what ended up being the case for this TikTok user named Matt Hall, who recorded this eerie video. In the video, Matt is on the phone with the police while also filming a security camera feed on a television screen above him, which shows a mysterious man locking a bag filled with something across the concrete.
Ooh.
Obviously, this freaks Matt out more than a little bit, especially when the strange man abruptly starts to run. Take a look at how the rest of the video goes.
Oh, yeah.
There's literally somebody outside, like, dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording in case something happens. I can't see his face. Where's he going? He's literally running down to the door. He's coming up to the door right now. See? Oh my God! He's outside the door. He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. It's just this one room. The door is locked, but...
Gosh.
He's like behind the building now. I don't, can you just get here, please, really?
Okay. Tell me you wouldn't be the same way. You're all alone and you've got this strange wacko who might be a murderer. And you've got the door bolted and locked, but there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide in the room you're in. And you got this maniac pounding on your door trying to get in, probably trying to get to you or somebody. Tell me you wouldn't be scared. I would. I would.
Fortunately, Matt seems to be okay, So
Well,
let's
that's
hope
good.
it stays that way, and that he doesn't have to deal with any more scary encounters at work.
Good Lord. That's just a maniac.
A YouTube channel named Ragnar and the Viking Family posted this hauntingly creepy video to their account on November 1st, 2022, with the description providing some context reading, quote, "Our house is approximately 300 years old. The entire family has experienced strange noises and objects moving and falling. Sometimes it feels like there's someone else in the room. Therefore, we set up a camera in the house." End quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the video and see what's going on with this family.
Well, for one thing, I don't know what the hell that is, but it's sure scary. Of course, this is probably around Halloween time.
Anyway, it'll be time for bed, do the best. I'm gonna go for
Oh, she's having fun on her laptop.
Okay, and just shout if you need anything.
Okay.
We love you.
Love you.
Ooh.
Daddy?
A girl can be seen sitting down in the chair, working on something on her laptop, when out of nowhere, the chair seen directly next to her begins to move around slowly on its own. Afterwards, another chair moves as well. Immediately, the girl freaks out and ultimately decides to leave the room to find her dad.
Freak out nothing. Freak out nothing. That's probably one of the most calm get up and get out of there that I've ever seen. Like, I don't know. Maybe she's just used to it. I don't know. But, oh my, if that happened to me, I'd be jumping up out of that chair and running out of that kitchen as fast as my legs could carry me.
In a second video, we follow the dad walking us through the house, saying that he just heard footsteps coming from what sounded like the back of the house, despite him and his family being the only ones in the house. He walks us through various sections of the house where all seems to be perfectly normal, when all of a sudden...
I came from the back of the
All
house,
of a
and we know
sudden?
we're the only people in the house. There's no one else here.
Nice bathroom.
I'm gonna stay here.
Reminds me of my grandmother's. It's all pink.
I'm gonna stay.
Didn't come from this area of the house, but it sounded like footsteps.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, we
The doors
got
closed.
doors closed on them.
Was there someone in? Did you see anyone?
No.
Richard, be careful.
Guys, is there anyone in here?
I don't think so.
No one behind the door.
Hello? Hello?
There's just nobody behind the door.
Hello?
There's no one in here.
We're in here.
That's creepy.
For the rest of the video, the man continues to search the rest of the rooms in the house, but is ultimately unable to find out what's going on. To this day, it is unknown what was causing the strange noises in the house. We can only hope and pray that this family is living in peace now instead of fear. Going for a nightly walk can be a relaxing and peaceful thing to do in order to get some much needed fresh air and to simply clear your head. It's also a very enjoyable thing to do. However, for this TikTok user, her walk was anything but relaxing. In the video, she says she was just going on a walk when she passed her neighbor's house. Sounds completely fine and normal, right? Well, it would be if her neighbors weren't incredibly creepy. Take a look at the footage and see why the woman is more than a little uncomfortable because of her neighbors.
Going for a walk and I look up and I see my neighbors. The hell?
Whoa!
The light in the inside of the house appears to be flickering as we watch a group of people gather around a circle, doing something that we cannot quite tell before eventually darting their heads toward the woman recording, which is where the video abruptly ends. What in the world were these creepy neighbors doing inside that house? Why were the lights flickering, and why were they all gathered in a circle? Were they practicing something deadly? Be sure to let me know your theories in the comments below.
That almost looks staged. I don't know. That almost looks staged, man. There's something weird about that.
TikTok user It's Bridyo posted a video to her account explaining that she woke up to the sounds of a child crying, which obviously freaked her out quite a bit. She then decided to pull out her phone camera to see if she could record the strange noises. Upon doing so, she ended up recording one of the most terrifying videos you will see in quite a long time. Make sure to look carefully and be sure to also turn your volume up so you can hear the sounds.
Woke up to the sounds of a child crying, and this is what I caught.
Wake up and there's something over there crying. Do you guys see that? Do you guys hear that
Oh,
crying?
yeah.
Look, it's moving. What the is that? What the and there's something over there crying.
Oh, yeah. Look, you can actually see it better now.
Do you guys hear that crying? Look, it's moving.
Oh.
What the is that?
By enhancing the video's brightness and audio levels, you can make out what appears to be a small child standing at the end of the corridor, hunched over, and the crying sounds are much more audible. It's definitely a strange noise, but to this day, the TikTok user has not gotten to the bottom of this situation. No matter what this entity is, I think it's safe to assume that this is one of the last things you would want to see at the far end of your bedroom. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Spooks, and I'll see you
That was
all
creepy.
in the next video.
It's sad, but it's creepy. Oh, man. I think that, oh, man. You're a lost soul. You're a lost child. You don't realize you're dead. Can't find your parents, and you're crying every night. Oh, how sad. All right, well, all right, guys. There's Sir Spooks. So, we'll need that. All right, let's go to history. And let's go to... Yeah, let's do us, let's have some, how about we do some, yeah, how about we watch some, yeah, let's watch some Nukes. How about that? Nuke's top 5. Let's see. I want to. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay. We'll do 2 of these, and we'll do something else. Let's do 5 scary things caught on camera in tunnels. How about that? Nuke's top 5, guys. All right, you guys ready? I know I am. So without further ado, away we go.
The top 5 scary things caught on camera in a tunnel. The thing in the Risa tunnels. Project Risa was a mysterious plan by the German army to build a series of underground structures in the Al Mountains of Poland during World War II. However, the structures weren't completed, leaving only a strange set of tunnels and caves. The true purpose of these creepy tunnels has never been discovered, because no documentation describing Project Risa has ever been found.
Man, I want to know.
In this video, a group of explorers are trekking through the dark tunnels of Project Risa when they encounter another, very bizarre cave explorer.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, there he goes. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Or Spooks even remember this.
Did you see that?
Did you see that?
A 4chan user attempted to brighten and stabilize the scary video so that the strange creature could be seen a bit clearer.
Whoa, yeah.
Did you see that?
It almost looks like some small scary thing running on two legs through the narrow tunnels. But what do you think? Could this be some strange German World War II experiment gone wrong? Is it some mysterious creature? Or is the whole thing just some good special effects work?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Stand by me. Three boys decide to explore a train tunnel near Odell Lake in Oregon. Even though they have flashlights, the tunnel is so dark they can barely see more than a few feet in front of them.
Yeah, the Stand By Me. That's an old takeoff Stephen King's movie, book adapted to movie, The Body, which is Stand By Me. Yeah.
At first, they take their time, leisurely strolling on the tracks.
Yeah, if you guys seen the movie, you know the.
However, as they
you get the gag.
Get deeper into the tunnel, they
Yeah.
realize that it's much longer than they originally thought.
Uh-oh.
They seem to get a bit nervous and start to jog, trying to reach the other end of the tunnel sooner. Nervousness soon turns to panic, and one of the boys says this.
Hold on.
Oh.
I thought I heard something. Where's the door? We're probably barely halfway. What if a train started coming right now?
Less than 1 minute later, his question is answered.
Oh, crap.
It's a train!
Oh, crap. Yeah. Run, guys. Move your asses.
I'm getting on the side.
Get on the side, yeah.
The boys jump into the muddy water next to the tracks, and as the train roars toward them, they press themselves tightly against the tunnel wall.
Oh, man. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Whoa. Oh, man. I mean, good thing they found the way out. Good thing they found refuge.
Luckily, the three boys make it through the train passing without a scratch.
Yeah,
And
really.
hopefully, after this incident, they won't take a stroll through any more train tunnels.
No.
So have you ever had a near-death experience like this? If so, let me know down in the comments. The Descent. The Russian YouTube channel Beyond features a guy named Nick who explores creepy abandoned places. In one episode, Nick explores a series of narrow caves with his friends. The tunnel openings are so small that he actually has to take off his backpack to make it through the tight passageways. But as he's removing his gear, his friends continue ahead. He calls out for his friends, but no answer.
Uh-oh.
Ребята! Ребят!
Oh.
Ребят!
He's left alone, lost in the cave. Nick has to crawl on his belly right underneath sleeping bats to make his way through the caves.
Плиты с дыркой. Ой, блядь, какая хуйня там. Ой, бля, я так испугался, ребята. Смотрите.
Oh, bat.
As if all that weren't enough, strange things start to happen as he explores. First, his camera suddenly begins to act up while filming one particular alcove.
Мне кажется, ребята, пошли не сюда. Здесь вообще тупик. Ой, блядь. Что, это камень? Да хули я так боюсь. Видите эту херню? Сейчас вам ее покажу. Что с камерой? Как будто моторчик камеры завелся, начал ходить туда-сюда.
Then, when he's trying to climb up a cliff, it almost seems like someone is throwing rocks down at him.
Спустился с этой горы, а теперь в такую же гору надо подниматься. Ох.
What the?
Ребят!
It gets even worse when his light begins to die and he starts hearing strange noises in the cave. One is so loud it sends him running blindly in the dark, but he doesn't get far.
К моменту я хочу сказать, что здесь тупик, и мне надо возвращаться быстрее назад.
Whoa. Yeah, dude, you don't want to get out of there.
He decides to give up looking for his friends altogether and go back the way he came. But once he gets back to his backpack, even more bad news. Someone or something has been rummaging through his stuff.
Oh no.
Ой, все. Да ну подождите, ребята. Что за бред? Блин. Что за... Что за... У меня все вытащили из рюкзака. Вроде ничего не взяли.
Ooh. You guys see that? Ooh.
Ребят, здесь кто-нибудь есть, ребят?
Nick claims that even though he didn't notice it at the time, his camera seems to have caught glowing eyes watching him from the dark of the cave. But what do you think? Nick definitely caught some scary things on camera, but are they all real or fake? And are these really eyes or just some shiny rocks catching the glow of his flashlight?
I think
just
those are
right?
eyes.
You decide.
Those are
Final
eyes.
Destination. Now, when I first watched this video from Russia, I thought, wow, this motorcycle guy is crazy to be weaving in and out of traffic in a tunnel at that speed. And then I realized he was riding a bicycle and that he was actually way crazier than I had even imagined.
Yeah. Bicyclists like this are just insane. This spectacle alone could cause an accident. How he is able to go faster than the traffic, I will never know. Oh, way to go, dipstick.
I know some people will say, hey, it's extreme sports, it's cool, and so what if he wants to risk his life? So allow me to point out 3 other things that make this guy scary and dangerous to everyone on the road. Number 1, he's weaving in and out of traffic, cutting people off, which means someone could swerve to avoid him and have a wreck themselves.
Exactly.
Number 2, that sign that he crashes into and breaks when he almost impales himself on the board sticking out of the truck, well, that's a warning sign that warns other drivers that the truck is carrying an extra long load. That way someone doesn't accidentally drive up too close at a stop, and those boards don't go through their windshield like the logs in that freaky Final Destination scene.
Oh, man. Eesh.
But he just broke it, so now there's no warning at all.
Way to go.
And number 3, little known fact about this video, this tunnel that he's driving through is actually the Lefortovo Tunnel in Moscow. Now you know that YouTube video called the Tunnel of Death, where it shows all these cars having random horrible crashes for no reason? Well, this is that tunnel. It's nicknamed the Tunnel of Death because even under everyday driving conditions, cars often lose control due to water and ice on the road.
Oh my
So this is a scary video in many ways. At least that's my take. Let me know your opinion down in the comments. Grave encounters. 3 guys were exploring a tunnel under an old abandoned asylum in Canada when one of the trio, named Matt, suddenly disappears. They turn back to look for him, but Matt is not there.
Matt? Oh, I told you he's sick, he needed to take a breather. Matt! Following us? Why is he? I swear behind me 5 seconds ago when he was there. You need to stop playing around, man. Matt! Oh, he's freaking us out.
Ooh.
Just go and take the right hand turn.
The video uploader suggests that this figure dressed in what looks like an old hospital gown could be the ghost of a former asylum patient. Now, I've searched, but the source on this video is a little sketchy, with some saying that it's actually from the abandoned Anoka Insane Asylum in Minnesota, not Canada. So if you know the original source of this video, please let me know down in the comments.
Whoa. Dang. Oh, man. Good Lord Almighty. Yeah, that'll give you a good jump scare. Jeez. All right. No, I apologize for looking away or nodding off or something like that. I didn't mean to. All right. That's 5 scary things caught on camera in tunnels. So, quite the history. So let's now do 5 scary things caught on camera in the woods. All right, you guys ready? I'm sorry, I'm gonna do my best to be ready. So without further ado, away we go.
Top 5 scary things caught on camera in the woods. Not a happy camper. The YouTube channel Project Amber follows the travel exploits of a British guy named CJ and his dog Lance.
Oh,
Basically,
yeah.
CJ travels to bizarre and remote locations all over Europe and camps there in his van for several nights. Project Amber is a very entertaining travel channel, but is not paranormal in the least. In fact, there's not one video on the channel that contains anything remotely supernatural. Except for this one video. CJ is camped out in a very remote area of the French countryside. He's trying to fix his camper fridge, when suddenly his dog Lance, who is just off screen, starts to act very strange.
Right.
Now I'm sure with house fridges you're supposed to... No. Right, so I'm pretty sure with a house fridge, if you move it, you're supposed to leave it like 12 or 24 hours. So I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, I think, to... What are you looking at? You keep freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. You seeing something I'm not?
CJ then reveals why the dog's behavior is giving him the creeps.
There's actually a well just where I'm parked. You go down this little track and there's a well with a big metal bar on it. And originally I was going to go and park there, and I saw the well. Instantly started thinking about the ring, which when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 when it came out, scared the out of me. For like a month I didn't sleep properly. And now the dog keeps looking over in that direction at where it is.
Wow.
So I'm like, nah mate, I might move. But I can't.
That evening, as the sun begins to set, things get even more bizarre.
Okay, I'm seriously freaked out now. A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. I got to this old well and it stopped. I mean, that thing's wild freaky. It's like something out of the Ring. But just as soon as I got here, just from over there's no track or anything, it's just wood. This girl appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk, no shoes, and no hair. So I said bonjour and that, and she responded. I asked if she was okay, but she didn't respond then. She just carried on walking.
Oh, that's right. I remember this from Sir Spooks. Right.
So I carried on a bit and then thought I better double check. Went to go and find her again. She's gone. So up that way, that's where my van is, and that goes to the road. But down where she went that way, there's nothing, and there's nothing for miles. Where did she go? I'm gonna leave.
CJ says that his dog Lance usually happily runs over to meet new people.
Aww.
But the spaniel wouldn't go anywhere near the bizarre bald girl. A little later, CJ spots the girl again. He records her in the distance, aimlessly walking through the countryside woods. CJ says that he saw the girl again later, but didn't have the chance to record.
I saw the girl another 2 times. The last time I was near the van and she was running through the forest.
And with that, CJ has had enough. He just gets out of there.
I booted it. I'm about 50 miles from there now, but I left. I was gone. I was gone so fast. I didn't even pack the van away. Yeah, it's a pretty big mess in here.
So, did CJ have a run-in with a ghost in the remote French countryside? Let me know what you think. It rings a bell. On the channel Mindseed TV, the guys are trekking through the woods late at night to find an abandoned, supposedly haunted group of buildings deep in the forest. But on their hike through the woods, they encounter something much scarier than a ghost. Someone seems to be following them in the dark.
That's some of that on there. Yeah. It could was. You can't pronounce. Dude, I swear to God. Yeah. Yes. No. Dude, I swear. No. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. It came from that one. Ew.
A person whistles from somewhere in the trees. Nevertheless, the guys keep going and eventually reach their destination, an abandoned building deep in the forest. They are now suspicious that someone might be stalking them through the woods. They set up a makeshift warning system using bells attached to fishing line to alert them if someone approaches.
And girls are all that way. If anybody approaches us, anytime they direct us. So now we're gonna go inside. We're gonna set up. What's that, dude? Lights on. Yeah, listen. Hey, right. That's damn it. I didn't believe you your theory? Really? I said we get in the building, but still what we gotta do is stay in the building. We already have it set up now. So, whatever that was, like if it's close, that was worse than the whistle. Yeah, that was one. That was worse than the whistle.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. Yeah. Oh, man. Let me clear up my nasal passages here, guys. Pardon me. Oh, there's why I'm going, ooh. I actually got a good night's sleep last night. I tell you guys, you know what, guys? When you got allergies real bad, you need to clear yourself up so you can breathe. I'll tell you what. This Equate nasal pack really comes in handy. All right, that's what we're doing.
They perform their usual parapsychology tests and get a few odd results, but nothing much. So they decide to leave. Then this happens.
Alright, so we just finished all our sessions in there. Unfortunately, we're not really sure if we did find anything. I don't think that we did. We're going to review a lot of it in the video editing program. We did get a little bit lost off track, but I think that we're on the right path now. And I would say we're probably about 10 minutes to the road.
Honestly,
yeah.
No, it's in my pocket. Grab it.
Let's start moving. Let's move. That was definitely the bells, bro.
That was more wind.
Is there anything behind us? No. I just don't want anything creeping up on us. I really don't want anything creeping up on us. Dude, this is the most uncomfortable I've probably ever been in my whole entire life.
Do you hear the little crackle? Why are we stopping? Why are we stopping?
I don't know, dude. That sounded close. You know what? I say we hurry up a little bit. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Fuck it, let's go.
Seemingly, someone walks over their warning line, causing the bells to jingle. They make a run for it and get back to their car safely, but the two are still very shaken up by the whole ordeal.
I had to cut the camera off for a minute. I really needed to figure out where we were going, and we needed to get out of there quickly because I'm pretty sure we were being followed just now.
The whistle. That means two things to me. One, he had to have known that we were there, or heard us, seen our flashlights, whatever.
Yeah.
And two, he was confident enough to whistle, knowing like, yo, nothing's gonna happen to me.
You can watch the full video as well as their other paranormal investigations over on Mindseed TV. Hide and Seek. This next clip is one of those obscure videos that's been on the internet for years, but not too many people have seen it. Now, the story goes that a guy named Mike had been seeing something walking near the tree line of the woods that surround his home. One night, he decides to grab a flashlight and go to investigate.
The bus descent did not go very well.
Just get this camera. Alien, maybe creature or some sort of monster. I have no idea what it is, but just saying it's swear to God. Just trying to find it. What the hell is that? What the hell?
So this is a pretty old video, and even though I researched, I can't even confirm the original source. But it's definitely creepy, and I don't know what that is. So, is it a real creature caught on camera, or just a fake? As always, you decide. Uninvited guest. On the German YouTube channel iBlolly, these three guys, Tony, Vic, and Nia, are exploring a supposedly haunted abandoned hotel. They are all alone in the deep woods surrounding the building. And as you might expect, they're a bit nervous.
Jo, ich habe etwas gehört, ne?
Was war das?
Ich habe keine Ahnung, lass weg jetzt, da war was.
The trio catches some creepy noises, but not much else. Or at least that's what they thought. When they posted the video online, viewers noticed something absolutely chilling. Now keep in mind when you watch this clip that there were only 3 guys exploring the hotel, and they were all alone, miles into the forest.
Boah, sieht man das? Da ist irgendwas drin. Sieht aus wie ein Stuhl da hinten.
Da ist halt Stuhl oder so. Ich würde da nicht reingehen, weil stell dir mal vor, das stürzt ein oder so. Oh, das ist voll schlimm, Alter. Geht halt ohne mich.
Did you see it?
Das ist voll schlimm, Alter. Geht halt ohne mich.
One of the guy's cameras accidentally catches what looks to be someone just standing there, motionless in the dark, watching them. They posted a follow-up video soon after.
Einige Zuschauer auf Twitter haben uns unter anderem darauf hingewiesen, dass wir ja anscheinend nicht alleine waren. Bei ungefähr 4 Minuten 14 war halt eine weitere Person zu sehen.
Und das war definitiv keiner von uns, weil man sieht auf dem Video, dass Nia und ich wesentlich weiter vorne stehen. Wir sind ja das Video auch Frame by Frame durchgegangen und haben das auch heller gestellt und wirklich mal geschaut.
Vor Ort, man sieht, das ist definitiv ein Oberkörper, man sieht auch die Jacke. Anscheinend trägt er Jeans und weiße Schuhe, aber das war halt niemand von uns, weil hier laufe ich zu Nia und Toni und die sind ganz woanders und haben auch andere Sachen an.
Ich bin einfach extrem froh, dass wir da heil raus sind. Ich meine,
ohne Witz.
Das hätte sonst wer sein können.
Ja, ohne Witz, ihr müsst mir überlegen, wir waren einfach mitten im Wald, so nachts in so einem verlassenen fucking Waldhotel und da war einfach eine 4. Person und wir haben den erst im Nachhinein in den Aufnahmen gesehen. Das ist voll abgefuckt.
If you can speak a little German, you can check out the full paranormal investigation of the haunted hotel in the woods over on the iBlolly YouTube channel. As always, thanks for watching. You can suggest or submit videos at nukestop5@gmail.com. And also please follow me on Twitter at nukestop5 for all things random. See you next week.
Yeah, well.
As
weiter vorne. Das scheint
follow most of the guy's cameras accidentally catches what looks to be someone just standing there, motionless in the
I could
dark.
see it. First off, not a little bit, but
they posted a follow-up video soon after.
Einige Zuschauer auf Twitter haben uns unter anderem darauf hingewiesen, dass wir ja anscheinend nicht alleine waren. Bei ungefähr 4 Minuten 14 war halt eine weitere Person zu sehen.
Und das war definitiv keiner von uns, weil man sieht auf dem Video, dass Nia und ich wesentlich weiter vorne stehen. Wir sind ja das Video auch Frame by Frame durchgegangen und haben das auch heller gestellt und wirklich mal geschaut.
Vor Ort, man sieht, das ist definitiv ein Oberkörper, man sieht auch die Jacke. Anscheinend trägt er Jeans und weiße Schuhe, aber das war halt niemand von uns, weil hier laufe ich zu Nia und Toni und die sind ganz woanders und haben auch andere Sachen an.
Ich bin einfach extrem froh, dass wir da heil raus sind. Ich meine,
ohne Witz.
Das hätte sonst wer sein können.
Ja, ohne Witz, ihr müsst mir überlegen, wir waren einfach mitten im Wald, so nachts in so einem verlassenen fucking Waldhotel und da war einfach eine 4. Person und wir haben den erst im Nachhinein in den Aufnahmen gesehen. Das ist voll abgefuckt.
If you can speak a little German, you can check out the full paranormal investigation of the haunted hotel in the woods over on the iBlolly YouTube channel. As always, thanks for watching. You can suggest or submit videos at nukestop5@gmail.com. And also please follow me on Twitter at nukestop5 for all things random. See you next week.
oh man. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's it. Sitting here thinking, and I'm nodding off. I don't want to say a nap, but nap too much, I won't be able to go to bed tonight. Do we do one more? Yeah, I'd say we'll round it out with another good YouTuber I like. Frostmare. We'll finish up with this. All right, the king of creepy guys, King Frostmare. Scariest videos ever captured in tunnels. Ooh. All right, you guys ready? I know I am. So without further ado, I can't even speak. So without further ado, here we go.
The following video was recorded by young men from Oregon
Being an urban explorer, he always had a big interest in abandoned tunnels, sewers, and the likes. He states that he and even some of his friends could hear some pretty inexplicable noises coming from the sewer tunnels in his hometown. One night, he foolishly decided to investigate these tunnels by himself.
Are you kidding me? What have I said time and time again, guys? Cardinal rule of either ghost hunting or paranormal hunting, monster hunting, whatever. Cardinal rule: nobody goes anywhere, any place alone. You always make sure you have someone with you. Always.
I'm
It's
coming up
not a
on
good
the
idea.
tunnel right now. I'm hearing the noises inside the tunnel, and hello?
That does not sound good.
Hello?
Whoa.
Hello?
Whoa.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you.
I don't want to hurt you.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I just...
Well, that screech.
The man.
I got a feeling bad with that screech and those eyes and the way it's postured or the way it's crouched. I think it definitely wants to harm you.
And states that he ran as fast as he could and
I bet he could. I bet he did.
made sure to never return to these tunnels.
Good, because that's probably a good. Because if this thing is real, I think that's the wisest thing you can do.
Now, obviously the footage is not the best, and even remastering it didn't reveal much
No.
more detail for us. Many
Shot on a potato.
people think that this looks similar to the Ray creature. And if not, what else could it be? If it wasn't a hoax, of course.
Gosh, that's some pretty darn good special effects.
This is another pretty infamous recording that was caught by a couple of friends who were exploring a supposedly haunted tunnel system. Many legends speak about the strange and inexplicable captures that had been taken in there over the years. Apparently, even a few people had lost their lives in there on adventure trips or other unexplained occasions. So it is believed that the souls of these poor folks could still be roaming the tunnels. After scouting out the systems for more than an hour, something really creepy unfolded right in front of the camera lens.
One. One light. Yep. Now turn off the... Okay, turn off the lights. You see anything? Yeah. Toss it down. Dude, it's not bright enough. Crack the other one. That was left. Let me try and do the other one too. I don't think you're throwing out enough light here. Anything?
Oh! Whoa!
The second, one of the young men is igniting his glow sticks. Out of the darkness behind him, there appears a scary looking face, and it's peeking over his shoulders.
It's like saying, peekaboo. Yeah, it's like saying peekaboo. What are you guys doing in my territory?
Of course, they made it out of there as quick as they could.
Jeez.
But what makes this incident even more sinister is the creepy noises that we can hear at the end of the video, which most likely stem from something else in these tunnels. What a terrifying night for them. A big shout out to today's video sponsor, Established Titles.
Alright, you can watch this on his original video. But we're getting to the spooky stuff. The catacombs.
Below Paris, there lies a labyrinth
this
of
is the scariest
ancient
places
tunnels
on
and
Earth.
mass graves that are known as the catacombs. They have been inaccessible for many, many years, and to make it even creepier, they are mostly unmapped. Without anybody knowing the exact layout, one day a video camera was found, supposedly the last footage of an adventurer that went missing down there.
This guy, he's a very famous French director. I forgot what his name is, but he's done a lot of movies and documentaries in Paris. And he and his team got into the catacombs. I love his responses. How do you get into the catacombs? Illegally, of course. Yeah. Now, there's a reason why it's illegal. They're closed off. They're just too dangerous. Some of them are just endless tunnels and endless darkness. Some of them are just overflooded with water. So yeah, it's like, you know, they've just become too dangerous to go down there. But people still do it time and time again. People find new entrances. So, oh boy. What he and his crew asked though, or what his crew were after though, was this guy that had filmed this camera. This was captured on Scariest Places on Earth. And if you guys ever watched Scariest Places on Earth, before they did like the Fright Reaction family alone in a castle or a mansion or a plantation house or something like that, it was actually a good paranormal documentary. That was the first time I ever saw Ed and Lorraine Warren as well. So yeah, we'll check this out here.
It was picked up by another group of explorers, and what they found on the footage was simply terrifying.
Yeah, it basically said, the director basically gave an example of how deep into the catacombs they were. You know, he just turns his light off. There's nothing. It's just, imagine something that happens to your life. You're finished. You're dead. You're finished. You're finished. So, yeah.
I tried to remaster the footage as best as I could. Let's see.
It's very bizarre. So basically he's filming what he's seeing very deep inside the catacombs. Other than the point of view shots are pictures of bones. Human bones. This person occasionally stops and he photographs bones, often in the shape of an arrow. These arrows point in a direction. Occasionally also he stops to photograph roomfuls of bones, which means that he's very, very deep inside the catacombs. What happened to him? Nobody knows. I mean, there are 400 miles of tunnels like this.
Hear that? He said there were over 400 miles of tunnels down there, and you can easily get lost. You know, and he's seen the video of the rooms piled high with bones. Yeah, he said that means he's very deep inside the catacombs. Water.
People have been painting in the catacombs for centuries. So it is possible with these paintings that we may be able to retrace an itinerary to some extent. I've After about 40 minutes of these point-of-view shots, the person begins to walk faster and faster. Then he begins to run. We hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened, he's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden, and it keeps rolling until it runs out of tape.
The man recording the footage has never been found, and the tape baffled many experts at the time. Did this explorer just get lost? Or was he perhaps afraid of something? Afraid of something that he saw? Other theories state that he might have lost his mind at the time. Maybe something drove him mad, and he disappeared into the dark tunnels, never to be seen again. It's quite creepy, and one of the most mysterious found footage tapes to ever be released.
Yeah, they eventually get to where he was, and they find the rooms full of bones. And yeah, the director just looks, he's just shocked. You know, where he was, and I'm standing on thousands of corpses. And my God, it's like the killing fields. You know, I mean, no, I look at that and I'm going, you know, no wonder the poor guy was scared. Because after that, he basically said it was rumored that if you ventured deep enough down inside the catacombs, you would eventually find the gate to hell. Found that. You know, he looked at the piles of bones that he was on, and said, "This is the gate to hell." And I can't say that I could disagree with him. I just about anybody seeing that down there alone in the dark, that would be enough to give anyone chills. Like I said, at the very end of the documentary, like King Frostmare said, the director basically said they eventually get out, and he said, "Well, that was a lost cause. We didn't find the guy who owned the camera." He said, "I don't think anybody ever will, unfortunately," which is kind of sad. I mean, hopefully he made it out, but you know, there's a lot of evidence, or a lot of clues, assuming that he probably didn't, which in itself is sad.
The story goes that the following video was recorded by a young man who was out this night with a group of friends to investigate the supposedly haunted tunnels in his area. They had to drive for a long time, making it along an old mountain road for several hours. And after they made it, they took a quick rest in front of an old walkway, which led right into the tunnel systems. They stated that they didn't record anything interesting in the tunnels. However, they noticed an odd moment, which was captured minutes before they decided to take the walkway to the tunnels.
Oh, look at there.
It would appear that an eerie figure can be seen in the back, walking along the pathway. Which is strange, because only moments later, this figure had disappeared, making the group believe that this might have been a spirit making its way out of the tunnels.
Probably was.
Could this be so? Really hard to say. This video was shared by Night Ghost House, and we can see a man who was venturing to the haunted Drakelow tunnels in Kidderminster He was hoping to make contact with one of the lost souls that might still be roaming inside these old tunnels. Equipped with a spirit box, he started to talk to them.
Are you stuck here?
You.
Is it possible that his spirit was manifesting right in front of his ghost box? The man certainly believes that we are seeing the face of a spirit here. And mixed with the response we got, maybe this is the case. How eerie.
Ooh. Look at that.
Now we are taking a look at some CCTV footage, which stems from an old sewer tunnel system located somewhere in Europe. The story goes that a lot of sketchy stuff was going on in these systems back in the day, and that to this day, workers still see the eerie outlines of spirits down there. Apparently, the following footage is showing us one of these instances.
Right.
Us one of the stories from. Now we are taking a look at some CCTV footage, which stems from an old sewer tunnel system located somewhere in Europe. The story goes that a lot of sketchy stuff was going on in these systems back in the day, and that to this day, workers still see the eerie outlines of spirits down there. Apparently, the following footage is showing us one of these instances.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's a shadow that... Oh. Whoa, what was that? Look at this. There's that. Yeah, and then there's the ghost of a girl. It looks like something
A
else.
woman seems to appear at the end of the sewer tunnels, but also the light flickers just moments before she appears on camera. That's quite strange.
It is strange.
And as mysteriously as she appears, she vanishes.
She vanishes.
Only moments after that, there is a dark shadow that is making it towards the end of the tunnel as well. Which is pretty inexplicable to many. What do you think happened here? I couldn't say, to be honest.
That's definitely a ghost of a woman. That was definitely a shadow.
The following is a video that was uploaded by two urban explorers from Russia who state that they had come across a mysterious creature that night. They were venturing through an old tunnel system that led into a building which was right next to a bunker. They didn't know much about it and investigated it by pure chance. However, they discovered something in one of the rooms that caused them to probably never set foot into one of these again.
Ты видел, что там, блядь, было-то? И что? А ты сзади видел, что? Что это было? Ты видел провода? Охереть. Это что было? Зачем мы сюда пошли, скажи мне? Просто зачем мы сюда пошли? Идем. Я же говорю, сразу туда идти. Это что?
Whoa, hello.
Many comments state that this could in fact be another rake encounter. People do think that this does look pretty similar to it, but of course these are just speculations. Could it perhaps just be a creepy person that was scaring these two explorers? Or was it a hoax after all? Let me hear what you guys think.
Oh, no. Ew.
The following is one of the later explorations of one of our favorite urbexers, Urbex Hill.
Oh
who
yeah,
investigated an
Urbex.
old water tunnel that night. Many of you know him for being one of the bravest explorers known to the internet. And tonight, his bravery was put to a test once more when coming across something scary down there.
Initially, after hearing the stories online of people seeing creatures within tunnels, I figured the stories were a little embellished, but the deeper I traversed inside these tunnels, I stumbled across a creature that is worse than anything I could have imagined. As the floodwaters in the tunnels rose, it began to get rather difficult to continue walking due to the loss of traction, making it difficult to see and breathe. This exploration was extremely dangerous. Because of all the noise from the rushing water, I had to lower the audio, making it hard to hear anything I was saying at the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Did you guys see that? I didn't even see that. The first time I saw this. First time I saw this on Sir Spooks. You look close, there's a pair of eyes looking at him. Oh man. Watch this, watch this. Hello? He peeks around the corner. That's that one. There's that one. It peeks around the corner. Then all of a sudden, there's another one. And he turned and goes down there to see if they're still there, and they're gone.
Urbex has come across a scary-looking creature in the distance that seemingly was staring at Urbex's camera. And then there appears to be a second pair of eyes of a creature
There's two
that
of them.
seems to be super tall as well. Urbex made it out of there unscathed. He never found out what these things were.
That's creepy. Ooh. Well, they're definitely not aggressive, that's for sure. They're definitely not aggressive, that's for sure. They seem more curious than anything.
The following is an exploration from Exploración MX, an urban explorer who loves adventures to abandoned caves, tunnels, and even cemeteries. Tonight he made it into an old abandoned mine tunnel system, and while recording and explaining his viewers all the different things that he could capture this night, something quite eerie unfolded.
Bueno, aquí vamos a ir hacia la izquierda. Y bueno, estoy pensando a ver si no está... ¿Qué se escucha? ¿Escucharon eso? Ahí está, ¿lo escuchan? Es como un silbido. No, creo que mejor voy a...
Exploración MX had no idea what made those creepy whistling noises at the time. And then it sounded like something was dragging on the tunnel floor. A bit too much for the man. And he decided to search for the exit right after. Some people think that this might have been an animal, perhaps. Do you think this could be true? Timothy, a young explorer from Canada, went to check out an old storm drain with a couple of friends the following night. He states that he got suspicious of that storm drain one day after seeing something move in there pretty fast. What was supposed to be a fun adventure turned into something quite unsettling for the group.
Oh. Is this what I'm thinking it is? Oh, yes. Yikes.
Something fast and inhumane seems to be running at the group of friends, and of course they exit the tunnel immediately after. Unfortunately, it's not clear if this was a mysterious creature or something paranormal perhaps, but it certainly is nightmare material.
Whoa.
Certainly is nightmare material.
Yes, it is.
Clear. Exit the tunnel. Inhumane seems to be running at the group of friends, and of course they exit the tunnel immediately after. Unfortunately, it's not clear if this was a mysterious creature or something paranormal perhaps, but it certainly is nightmare material.
Yeah. I mean, the way it moves, it's kind of more like special effects. But nowadays, you don't know. All right, guys. That's enough for now. That's enough for now. I'm going to stop for right here. And I'm going to upload this. Don't, like I said, I'll leave the link to the original videos in the description box below. So, you want to watch them without my commentary and sleepiness and all, you can. It's fun, you know, gonna hurt my feelings. Alright. Alright, guys. Hey. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for watching with me. Alright. And I'll see you in the next video until hopefully a little more lively. Until then, you guys stay safe, stay awesome.